Welcome to Manitowoc Garage. Today we're going to discuss the features of the onboard computer located in the instrument cluster on a carrier of a GMK 4100L-1. The info center or computer center on a Mercedes carrier cab is located in the middle of the instrument cluster between the odometer and the tachometer. Navigation of the info center will be done via the button controls on the left side of the steering wheel. We have buttons for up and down navigation, left and right navigation, and an OK button to select an entry. The computer center has multiple icons across the top. The navigation button on the steering wheel will allow you to scroll to the different selections and then allow you to select the information that you would wish to view. The first icon is basic truck information. At this point, we can use the up and down buttons on the steering wheel button to navigate down through to see different information relating to the truck. Next, we'll move over to speed. So here we can see the current speed and that it's set at mile per hour. This is eco mode. Next we have clock information. We can set the alarm clock. Next we have maintenance information. So here we will need to select the OK button. Currently there was no information to retrieve on maintenance. Normally if maintenance was due, it would give us a time frame of when the next maintenance sequence will be coming up. Again, we have some engine information here, such as coolant, air pressures, and again we're using the up and down buttons to scroll to these different features. Number of events. Here's where we will see any error codes relating to any of the powertrain modules within the carrier cab. And then we have diagnostics. Here also is where we'll be able to view information about the computer modules in the carrier cab. If we select OK, we now have a list of the computer modules on the carrier cab. We can scroll down to select a particular module, and at that point if we use the right button to scroll to the right, we'll get relevant information about that module. That's going to be the part number of the module. And then if there are any fault codes, again we use the button to the right and it would tell us if we have any relevant fault codes. Selecting OK will take us back to the starting menu, and again we can search any of these modules in here. So this would be helpful if you do have an error displayed on the instrument cluster. A qualified technician could have you go into this screen to bring up the relevant module to see if there's any additional fault codes available. We will select OK, and we have another menu. We select OK. Here we have the ability to change the time, whether we're in standard 12-hour clock or 24-hour clock. We can change time. We can change mile per hour to kilometers per hour, gallons to liters, Celsius to Fahrenheit, and back. So these are all available options for us. Lighting, so we can change the instrument panel lights, how they're controlled. Language, service products, give us information on the engine fuel grade, oil viscosity, engine oil grade. So these are all fluid spec numbers that can be looked up in Mercedes, and then it will give you the actual spec for that fluid. Systems. So crawler mode or eco roll mode. I do not think either of these modes are currently active on the GMK cranes.